Today we are gonna solve equation and inequalities questions. Okay, some question would be of equation and some of inequalities. So first of all, what are equations? Equations means what? It sounds like there will be equal sign, right, in a mathematical expression. Wait a second. Yes. Suppose ax plus b. Is it equation? Is there any equal sign like that? No. If there is a no equal sign, it means it is not an equation. Right now, ax plus c equals 0. What about that? This is equation, right? Ax equal by. Is this equation or not? Just see the equal sign and yes, it is equation, right? So as you can see, now let me know in this question, is this expression only or the equation? Is there any equal sign? Yes, we got it. Okay, it means this is what? An equation. Good. Now we have to solve it and find the value of x. So how we will do that? First of all, break the bracket. Break just like that. Break the bracket with rule. Okay, under the rule. We cannot just, remove this bracket and bring down all the number as it is. We cannot do that. Like, so first of all, here 4 we have before this bracket and there is a no sign. No sign means there is a multiplication sign. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to multiply. We will multiply 4 times 2x, not only in 2. Okay, and then again we have to multiply 4 into 3. And this sign also we will bring down. Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna write step by step. Okay, 4 times 2x negative 4 times 3. Is it okay so far? I hope it would be. And then negative. Negative means there is a danger. If you have any expression and there is a negative in the beginning, so what you have to do? First of all, make the bracket, like small bracket parenthesis you could say, or just let's make the big bracket. Okay, now we will follow the same steps just like here we followed. Okay, 2 times x is, so I'm gonna write just step by step. Okay, 2 times x plus 2 times 1. Okay, and here do we have any something like this? No, here we no need to multiply. Okay, so just bring down all the expression. 3x plus 5. 3x plus 5. That's it. Okay, now 4 times 2, how much it is? Obviously 8. 8x negative 4 times 3. It's a 12, right? And then negative. Okay, don't ignore this negative. This will change all your, all your thoughts, your imagination, your answer even. Okay, so don't ignore this. This negative, it has so many sense here. Why there is a negative? So that's why we cannot ignore it. Just see. Make the bracket as we did 2 times x, 2x, right? Plus 2 times 1, it's a 2, equals 3x plus 5, right? Now it's time to remove this bracket, right? How we can remove? There is a rule. Because here we have negative sign, so all sign under the bracket will be changed. Okay? how it would be, let's see. See, 8x, just write as it is, 8x, negative 12. And now, see, there is both are in positive. 2x also in positive and 2 also in positive. But because of this negative, it has a power to change its what is it? Mathematical operation, right? So plus minus what? Plus minus minus negative 2x. Okay. Again, minus plus also minus. So it would be also 2. See, did you observe the power of negative? In the bracket, both are in positive, both terms. 2x was also in positive and 2 also was in positive. But when we open this bracket, both are in negative. So that's the power of negativity. Okay. So this is the power of negative. So be careful. Don't ignore it. Otherwise, your answer will be also wrong. Okay. Here both are in negative because of one negative. Okay. Let's see. 3x plus 5. Here we don't have any negative, so just write it as it is. Now, choose the like terms. Like terms means what? Same kind of terms. Here we have same kind of terms like x, x, x. We have or not? Yes, we have. Here we have 8x, right? 8x. Negative 2x. Okay, negative 2x. And in the right hand side, we have 3x. But when we shift in the left, it would be negative 3x, right? This is the rule. When we change any term, right, across the equal, we have to change the sign of the term, right? Similarly, what type of terms except x? Constant terms, right? Negative 12, negative 2, positive 5. What are these? These are constant terms, okay? But here also we have this negative 12. When we shift in the right hand side, it would be positive 12, right? Similarly, negative 2 would be positive 2 and plus 5 we will write as it is. Why? Because plus 5 is already in the right hand side. So no need to change the sign, okay? Now, 8x is in plus negative 2, negative 3. How much it is? 8x, negative, negative, add it, minus, minus, plus. So minus 2, minus 3. How much it is? Minus 5. And x, don't forget to write x. And here all are positive. So no need to be worries, just add as we do in LKG, UKG, right? So 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 5, how much it is? 90. Okay, now 8x minus 5x. How much x? Plus minus 3x equals 90. Okay, so from here, what you can do, x equals 19 divided by 3. And this is improper fraction. Improper fraction. Okay, so this could be an answer, no worries, but this is a more professional way to write. Professional way means correct way, right? 19 over 3. Okay, so how we will divide? Okay, right? Like in mixed fraction form. 6, 1/3. 6 as a whole and 1/3. Do you know how to write? Okay, this is very basic thing. So now our updated answer is x equals 6 and 1/3. So this is the value of x. If you want to check our answer is correct or not, put the value of x in all of these, right? 6 and 1/3, and see if LHS equal RHS, it means your answer is 100% correct. Okay, if not, it means there is a mistake. Okay, but I know this is the 100% correct answer, right? So let's solve some other questions. This is now, what is this? Is this equation or not? Just search the equal sign. Is there any equal? Yes, we have. So it means it is also an equation. Okay, this is question number 2, suppose. So how we will do that? In fraction form. Here we have fraction, right? Fraction means something over something equals something like that. So how we will do that? First of all, we do cross multiplication in that case. Okay, suppose there is nothing, x equal 5/9. Suppose not 9, this is already solved. Suppose that type of equation we have. So how we will solve this? We will suppose 1 in numerator and then we will do cross multiplication. Okay, so here, because it is lucky to see, here we have in denominator the number, so no need to take 1. There is no any assumption to take 1. Okay, because already there are in the numerator, in the bottom we have numbers. So okay, so we can just do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication means first write the upper value and then the lower value. You can do, it doesn't matter, right? 2 times 3 and 3 times 2 gives the same answer, right? So in multiplication, order doesn't matter, right? It doesn't mean you have to write 3 first and 2 after. You can exchange their position, the answer will be same, right? So similarly, write first 2x plus 3 and times 2. So you can also write, okay, I'm gonna write over here. You can also write over here, okay? The answer will be same. Similarly, 3 times x minus 4. Okay, now as we did in the previous question, 2 times 2 is 4x, 2 times 3 is 6. In the right hand side, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 4 is 12, but the sign would be negative. Why? Because there is a negative sign. Now, collect the like terms. Like terms means same type of terms. Here we have x, x. So, try to keep x in the left hand side. 4x, shift this 3x in the left. So, the sign would be what? The sign would be change, right? Here it is in plus sign, but after shifting it would be negative 3x. Okay, and what about, is there any other, what is there any other like terms? No, except x we have constant terms, positive 6 and negative 12. The positive 6 is in left hand side, but when we shift in the right hand side, the sign would be changed. And negative 12 is already negative because we are just bring it down. We are not shifting with 12. Okay, that's why the sign will not be changed over here. Okay, 4x minus 3x is x. Minus 6 minus 12 is how much? Minus 18. Okay, so what is this? This is your answer. Okay, let's solve the question. Because of this sign, this expression is called inequalities, right? This is not an equation. Okay, so how we will solve this? First of all, try to remove, just like previous, try to remove this parenthesis, this bracket. So how we will do that? 2 times 5 is 10, negative 2 times x is 2x, right? And then just bring down the number as it is, bring down the sign, symbol, okay? Less than or greater than whatever symbol is there, just bring down and write the right hand side number. And here, very most important notes for you. Okay, this is not for me, this is for you. When we will change this sign, when we will convert in this form, okay, when do we convert? Whenever we multiply or divide, whenever we multiply or divide an inequality by a negative number, okay? If you are going to multiply with a negative number, then only and only then the sign would be changed in that form, okay? The reverse sign. Then the inequality sign must flip. Flip means the opposite of the current sign, okay? So what we are going to do now? Here we have positive 10, okay? And how do we solve that type of inequalities? Try to keep x in the left hand side, okay? Fix this x in the left hand side and other rest of the things, just like 10, okay? Not just like 10. Try to shift in the right hand side. So how we will do that? Just shift? No, there is some terms and conditions. So how we will do that? There is a plus. In what sign? In plus sign. Okay. Now, how we can remove this plus sign? Think about it. How we can remove this plus sign? By subtracting 10 both sides. Am I right so far? Yes, I am. Okay. By subtracting 10 both sides. And what I said, if you multiply or divide, but that time we are subtracting, okay? This is not multiplication, either multiplication or divide. What we are doing here, we are subtracting, right? Sub in short form. Here we are subtracting, so the symbol would be remain same, okay? There will be no any changes in this inequalities. So minus 10 plus 10, 0 means nothing, minus 2x, okay? And then less than or equal 18 minus 10, how much it is? It is 10, right? Now, the second step. Keep this x alone in the right hand side, in the left hand side, and remove this negative 2. How we will do that? How we can remove? By erasing? Just erase the negative 2 and it will be erased. No, I'm just kidding. Here, what we have to do, we have to divide by negative 2. Am I right? Here, what we have to do, we have to divide by negative 2 and see the formula. If we multiply or divide, so what operation we are applying over here? Division. And with what number? With negative number. With minus 2, not 2. Okay. And we will apply the division in both sides, not only in the single side. Okay, not only in the left, right also. Now, -2 will be cancelled. X just copy it down. Now, see the magic. What the magic over here? This would be greater than or equal, right? Why? Because we divided by negative number. Okay. I'm gonna write the reason by what should I write? Because we divide by -2. Okay, -2 by negative number. That's why this inequality sign changed. Now this time x is greater than or equal what? After simplification, it is -4. So what it means? X, the value of x, now x is greater than or equal -4. What it means? It means we don't have only single value of x, right? Just like previous. Here we had only single value, right, of x. Similarly, here also we have only single number of x. But in case of inequalities, we have more than one value of x. So the value of x is what? Greater than or equal -4. So how we will write? X is equal to -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, till infinite. Okay? Did you get that? And also you can write in the shorter form, x belongs to close interval -4, comma, infinite, open interval, right? This big bracket is called your closed interval, and the small bracket is called open interval. And we never write infinite in closed interval, okay? Because infinite means we don't know what is the largest value actually. So that's why we always write infinite in the small bracket, okay? So here we have more than one value of x when in case of inequalities. Okay, let's solve one more question, then you will get better. And also I'm gonna show you on number line. So if x belongs to close interval -4, 0, open interval, so how we will show on a number line? Like this. Okay. Here, this is the colored circle. It means the, filled dark circle, right? You cannot make like only, okay? Because here, -2 is in, here we have close bracket. For close bracket, we make the dot, okay? The filled dot, okay? That's why. And that's how you can show on a number line. Right? Any doubt? -4, -2, -3, 0, all are the value of this x. Endless value. Actually, you can say, but it must be start from -4. Okay? You cannot pick any number in left hand side. These are not. Okay? These are not allowed. Okay? Okay. Let's move for the next question. Next question we have C. Here we have actually two inequality signs. Did you observe? The first one and the second one. Okay, so how we will solve this? that type of question before solving, you should know this. Try to keep x in the middle. Try to keep x in the middle and then remove all the value which is joined by x. So here we have 2 extra plus 1 extra. So try to remove, but one by one, not direct. Okay. Try to remove. Keep only x, not 2x plus 1. Okay. 2x plus 1 is already there, but try to remove all these things and just keep x in the middle. Okay. I am talking in this situation. This is the different scenario. Here we have two inequalities. In case of two inequalities, try to keep x in the middle. Okay. So how we will do that? First of all, the extra part is plus 1. Okay. Plus 1. How we will remove? By subtracting 1 in all. Negative 1, negative 5 is already there. Less than or equal? Let me know. The inequalities will be changed only and if only when we multiply or divide. Here we are, what are we are doing? Multiplying or dividing? Here we are just subtracting. Okay, so no need to change the symbol of inequalities. Just bring down the number 2x and then also, so 9. Wait, I'm going to write plus 1 is already there, negative 1, because we are subtracting 1. Okay, less than and equal 9 minus 1. Okay, so the value negative 1, negative 5, how much it is? Negative 6. Plus 1 minus 1, only 2x. Okay, that's great. Less than or equal 9 minus 1, 8. Okay, are you getting so far? Now, except x, what we have extra part? Is there any extra terms or something like that? Yes. Here we have a coefficient 2. So how we will remove this 2? By dividing, right? By dividing 2 and a 2. So now let me know the inequality sign will be changed or not. No. Why? Because we are not multiplying with negative number. We are multiplying with positive 2. Okay, not negative 2. Let's simplify this. It is negative 3 less than 2. It is x and then less than or equal 4. Am I right? So here the value of x is less than x less than or equal 4. So here the value of x is equal greater than negative 3. Greater than negative 3 means negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why I included 4? Because of this in equal sign. Why I didn't included negative 3? Because x is greater than negative 3, not greater than or equal. Okay. Negative 3, I think, comma, right? So what it means? The value of x would be open interval. It means we will not count this negative 3. Okay. So we will make this type of circle. Okay. Excluded negative 3 to up to what? Up to and here it is closed. Oh my gosh. Yes. So that's the difference. This is for closed interval for this, and that type of circle for open interval, right?